Now if we want to make a contribution to the original project from our GitHub account itself, means from the server itself, you can do so by changing the files on our GitHub account. So for that, let us go back to our forked repository. So right now I am on the user2 GitHub account. So here we can see the forked repository from the user1. So Prithviraja786. Now I am user2. I will click on the forked repository git training version 1 to make a changes from the GitHub website. So let us click on the file example1 and then click on the button edit and make some changes. Here I am entering some variables with the value b is equal to 700 and c is equal to 900, and committing with some commit message. Updated file example 1 with b is equal to 700 and c is equal to 900 from GitHub user2 account, and then click on commit changes. Similarly, let us change the file example2 with b is equal to 100 and c is equal to 200, and then make a commit. Now I have made some changes to the files example1 and example2 from the user2 account. Let us make a change to the example2 file from user2 account repository on the same line of code from user1 account. Means assume that the owner is also changing the same repository and the same file on the same line of code. Since I am making a changes from user1 account here, so I am using added this line from user1 account. So here I am making the same changes on the same line of codes, but with the different values. B is equal to, say for example, 500 and C is equal to 400, and then make a commit. Then make a commit. So now we have made a changes to the project files of Git training version 1, both from the accounts user1 and user2 on the same line of code. So now let us try to contribute the original project from user2 by creating a new pull request. So here I am switching to my user2 account, and then I will click on the contribute icon and then create a new pull request. So here we can see what I have intended to show, means what we have seen in the merge conflicts section, the same thing can be seen here also. Since we have made a changes to the example2 file on the same line of code, both from the user1 and user2 accounts at the same time, so we cannot automatically merge. So let us create a pull request first by looking into the changes made to the file. With the title, made a changes to the file example2 from user2 account. And then create a pull request. And here we can see the status of the repository. It says this branch has conflicts and that must be resolved. So we can resolve the merge conflicts from here, means from the user2 account, or we can leave this job to the user1, means to the owner of the project. So I will leave this job to the owner of the project. So I am switching to the user1 account, means prithvi.techdeveloper. So here if I refresh my GitHub page, I can see one pull request. So let us click on it. So now we can see the same status. This branch has conflicts that must be resolved, and also the conflicting file example2. So let us resolve the merge conflicts from here. So here we can see the changes made from user1 and user2 accounts. So what I do is I will just keep the values of user2 account and remove the values of user1 account, means the changes made from the owner. Just for the illustration purpose, once we choose the better solution and after resolving the conflicts, click on mark as resolved and finally click on commit merge. Again it asks for the risk, means a warning. Then click on it and finally click on merge pull request and then confirm the merge by leaving a comment. Retain the changes made from user2 and then click on the confirm merge. So finally we can see the status of the repository with the merged status. Now if we switch to our user2 account, here also we can see the status merged. And also with the comment retained the changes made from user2. If we want, we can revert this change, but I'm not going to do that. So this is how we can contribute to the original project from the contributor account, and also how to resolve the merge conflicts from the owner account. So that's it about the contributing from the GitHub website and from the Git terminal. So see you in the next lesson.